There are allegations that there is a gay lobby within the Vatican, and this is something that's getting a lot of negative attention. The Daily Beast recently wrote a great piece about it, and it sounds conspiratorial and crazy, but even the Pope himself mentioned it in a recent speech in Latin America. He said, quote, "In the Curia there are holy people, truly holy people, but there is also a current of corruption. Also there is, it is true, they speak of a gay lobby, and that is true, it is there."
Damn. Okay.
So the gay lobby is allegedly in the Swiss Guard, okay? And the Swiss Guards are known for protecting the Pope. And so at first you hear
They
this
got us
and you're,
back.
huh?
They got us back.
Okay.
Okay, let's just try to ignore that.
All right.
Okay, by the way, let me be clear. So there's two different sets of gay folks in this scenario. There's the priests that are within the Vatican and what some refer to as the gay lobby. And then there are the gay folks that are inside the Swiss Guard. The Swiss Guard has to be 19 to 30 years old. Why it's like that, I don't know. It's probably an old tradition. But it involves, so it sets up a scenario in which apparently, according to a couple of Swiss Guard people, one who's on the record and one who hasn't, where priests come up that are in the gay lobby and they're like,
Proposition them.
And they proposition them. They're like, "How you doing, Mr.
Yeah.
Swiss Guard? You want to come guard me?"
Let's go pray together.
Yeah, okay.
Get on your knees.
Well, all right. Now you're taking it farther than me. Okay. And look, we're liberals, of course. They're gay. Great. God bless. They want to have sex with each other. God bless. I mean, they're in the Vatican, right? That would be a good place to bless it. Anyway, but of course the problem is the hypocrisy, where then, of course, those same priests then turn around and are like, "Oh, I'm gays. No, we can't allow it. It's terrible, etc."
Yeah.
One of the, I don't know if you have it in one of your quotes about the dessert.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to talk about this.
Go
as Cenk had mentioned, there was one former Swiss Guard who was off the record, and that Swiss Guard told the press that he had been propositioned dozens of times by priests who had lived and worked inside Vatican City, one of whom, the unnamed guard said, was particularly brazen, allegedly convinced the guard to join him for dinner only to tell him that he should be, quote, served for dessert.
Oh,
jeez.
Okay. And the same Vatican who are like, "Oh, gay people can't have it, can't win with it, can't play with it," right? They're like, "Okay, Swiss Guard, what's for dessert? Is it Swiss cheese?"
Oh my God.
Okay, come on, dude, come on. Just if they came out, then everything would be hunky-dory. There's no problem. They say, well, look, obviously being gay is okay. A third of the Vatican is gay. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know what the actual numbers are, but obviously it's a sizable amount.
Right. So some might make the argument that, hey, you know what? This dude is off the record. How do we know he's not lying? Like, it would be much more credible if he revealed his identity. Well, there's a former commander for the Swiss Guard who came out, and he revealed his identity. He's made some pretty crazy accusations. His name is Elmar Mader. Mader also claimed that Vatican was like a magnet for gays, who he said tend to be drawn to all-male environments, right? And he talks about situations where clergy propositioned him, and he noticed that kind of behavior all the time, and he's speaking out against it. And of course, officials within the Vatican are saying, hey, why don't you come and say it to our face? I'm paraphrasing, they didn't actually use that word.
Well, but close. Like, right? One of the bishops is like, oh yeah?
Yeah.
Mr. Mader hater, come and tell me, okay? If there's a problem, name names. They think that he's not going to out people, right? And because he's going to feel bad for them because he protected the Pope and he, dealt with these folks all the time. But they're playing with fire. I mean, you think at some point out of all these guys who've been propositioned, somebody's going to name names, and a lot of names? So if I was them, I'd cool it a little bit, right?